The Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock, Virginia. It is the 2023 Woodstock River Bandits and the Valley Baseball League. Tonight, the River Bandits host the Harrisonburg Turks. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Orndorff. So glad to be with you once again as we get ready for the Turks and the Bandits. Woodstock comes in after a much-needed victory last night, 9-4 over the Winchester Royals in a game where, the pitching staff held an opponent under 10 runs, and that's been tough over the last week and a half or so. And 3 of those runs came in the 9th inning. Harrisonburg an 11-1 victory at Front Royal last night. River Bandits come in with a record of 8-9. That has them in 9th place, but only 3 games out of first place. Strasburg is on top. Harrisonburg currently sits in a 2-way tie for 4th. They are 10-8. Getting the baseball for the Bandits tonight, it's Alex Walsh, the left-hander from the University of Miami.
Number 12, Alex Walsh.
6'4" left-hander from Boynton Beach, Florida. Alex does not have a record yet. Just making his 3rd appearance. He's gone 5 innings. And his ERA is 5.40. So his 2nd start, 3rd appearance for the season.
Top of the first for the Turks. The first batter from Oklahoma
All
City,
right.
number 3, the center fielder, Aiden Alexander.
We get ready to go tonight. And leading it off is Aiden Alexander from Oklahoma City. Switch hitter, batting righty, 5'9" from El Reno, Oklahoma. First pitch is chopped off the plate, right back to the mound. Walsh fields, tosses on to first, and 1 pitch and 1 out as we get going at 7:05 tonight. That'll bring up Sean Barnett.
Left fielder from Wingate, number 28, Sean Barnett.
Barnett, the left fielder. Alexander, the center fielder tonight for Harrisonburg. And a pitch is in there for strike 1. And strike 2. Walsh quickly ahead. Barnett batting 188 for the season. Does have a home run and 7 RBIs. And missing up and away. 1-2 now. Walsh ready. 1-2 offering. That is a ground ball to third. Back of the bag. Long throw. Fielded and thrown and right on the money. Excellent play there by Bandits' Caleb Sturdivant.
From South
Behind
Alabama,
the bag.
26, the first baseman, Micah Morgan.
And fires right on the money. Excellent play by Sturdivant. And quickly 2 down. Now stepping in, it is Micah Morgan, left-handed swinger from South Alabama, standing 6'1". That is popped up foul side off to the left and out of play. Morgan, of those who qualified, leading hitter for the Turks at 397. No long balls, but he does have 15 RBIs. Takes a breaking ball low and away, and it's 2-1. A swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two off the end of the bat, a little flare into shallow left center, and that will drop. Good pitch there by Walsh. Had Morgan out in front, but got enough of the bat on it to drop it into left field for a 2-out base hit. And that'll save a swing for the cleanup hitter. That's Jason Torres from the University of Miami as well. So a Hurricane matchup here. Torres a righty, 6'2". Batting .231. Breaking ball down and in. Lefty-righty matchup here. Torres, the third baseman. He chops one right back to the mound. There's Walsh. He'll run halfway to first. Underhand toss, and that is the inning. Harrisonburg gets a hit, but nothing across. Turks nothing. Bandits coming up. All right, here come the Bandits, bottom of the first inning. R.J. Stinson, Hunter Smith, Ryan Story to lead things off against right-hander Ben Shinosky, and a breaking ball in there for a strike. Shinosky, 6'5" righty out of Wake Forest. He's out of Lidditz, Pennsylvania. And there's a pitch missing outside. Shinosky making his third appearance, only 2 innings under his belt. There's a tapper foul at the plate. He's given up 3 runs, but none earned. 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. But he does have a win. So 1-0 Shinosky. And I got a little piece of RJ there. Takes a second to regroup. And back in the box. R.J. Stinson out of William Carey. Right-hander standing 5'10". 2-1 pitch. He lifts one in the air to shallow left field. Coming in is the left fielder. And catch is made out there on the run in by Barnett. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Smith.
Well, R.J. had a rough night last night. 0 for 4. This looks like the swing's off a little bit after a couple of hits in the All-Star game and an RBI. He wasn't in the home run derby. RJ wasn't. Well, no, I didn't think so. I was thinking. All right, pitch is upstairs to Hunter Smith. Tomas Sanchez was, but he 2 hits and 4 RBIs last night. One ball to Hunter from Morton County Junior College, righty 5'11". Bouncing ball right to the shortstop, fielded there. And thrown on to first by Ty Gill. And there's 2 away.
Center fielder number 4, Ryan Story.
That's Ryan Story, center fielder tonight. Batting lefty, tries to bunt his way on, fouls it back. Out of South Alabama, 5'10". A 1 pitch. That is a breaking ball, catches the inside corner. Shinosky way ahead 0-2 on Story. Pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Bandits. 1 complete here in Woodstock. No score.
Tonight's game sponsor is Peak Roofing Contractors for all your
All right, here we go. Second inning, no score. And leading off is left-handed batter Harrison Povey out of Florida Gulf Coast. He swings and misses at a high fastball from Alex Walsh. Southpaw deals, bounces a breaking ball in there, 1-1. Walsh deals and just misses low. That shot foul off to the left side. Two balls, 2 strikes. That's high. And the count goes full here to the leadoff man for the Turks. 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Trent Corrali on deck. And a swing and a miss. Looked like he was trying to change his mind mid-swing on a breaking ball bearing in on him. But the first strikeout of the night for Walsh.
designated hitter, 27, Trent Corrali.
So here's Trent Corrali here, the 6'2 right-hander out of Oklahoma City. Right-handed batter takes low. Walsh brings it and misses just outside. Corrali the DH. Waits the 2-0 and checked his swing. Umpire says he did hold off on an off-speed pitch. .30 is in there, 3-1. 3-1. Walsh deals, and a fastball is high, ball 4. And Corrali is aboard.
Second baseman, number 10, Cameron Harris.
And with one down, brings up Cam Harris, the second baseman. He's out of Wingate. Switch hitter, standing 5'10". Listed as a switch hitter, but batting lefty here against the lefty Walsh. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Throw to first, and stepping back is Corrali. No score here in the second inning. Breaking ball outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now to the Harrisonburg second baseman. Pitch, there's a bouncing ball. Could be 2, right to the second baseman for Woodstock. They flipped to second for 1, over to first, and not in time there. So Joe Jakonski to the shortstop, Preston Joy. They get the lead man, 2 down. So now Harris at first base.
Carlson.
And here's Gannett Carlson from Florida State. Another lefty in this Turks lineup. Standing 5'10". Swing and a miss, late on a fastball. Up in the zone. Throw over to first. Oh, and 1. 2 men out here in the second. Slow breaking ball is popped up and out of play. Two out, runner on. Cam Harris 5 for 7 in steals this season. But heading back to first as the pitch came to the plate and just missed outside. Ball and 2 strikes. Walsh ready. He'll throw to first. A day that was pretty comfortably warm, but haze from those Canadian hosers letting their fires get out of control. Foul back. Still 1-2. Can we put a tax on them for that or something? Thought we were past that. But no. Back again today. 1-2, and oof, just missed. Must have been outside. We sit field level. First base. So we can see top to bottom of the zone, but not corners. And the catcher, Brady Whitaker, let the umpire take a look. There's a pitch. It's a ball. The runner's go and throw is off the mark. And a stolen base there for Cam Harris. It's a stolen base number 6 for him on the season, and the count now full to Gannett Carlson, the catcher. Bob Weiss, manager of the Harrisonburg Turks, down there at third. Gets his runner in scoring position. 2 outs and a full count. Walsh ready and deals, and a pop-up foul off to the left side. We'll do 3-2 again. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 men out. Long look in by Walsh. He's ready. Check of the runner and now to the plate. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Man left at second for Harrisonburg. Middle of 2. Nothing between the Turks and the Bandits.
Entrance tickets.
All right, bottom of the second inning, 4, 5, and 6 for Woodstock against Ben Shinoski. And strike one on a breaking ball to Joe Jakonski, second baseman. He'll be followed by the third baseman, Caleb Sturdivant, and the DH tonight, Preston Ratliff. His second straight night as a designated hitter. Foul tip, and it's 0-2. Jakonski from North Carolina, left-handed batter. Hitting right at 200. Down 2 strikes here. Breaking ball, and see you later.
Third baseman, number 26, Caleb Sturdivant.
Jakonski down looking. I'll bring up Caleb Sturdivant, third baseman out of Pittsburgh. Right-handed batter, 5'10". Breaking ball in the dirt and to the backstop. One 1-0 pitch, that is at the knees for a strike. Yeah, if you look at today, you think it's one of those sultry, summery, hot, humid days, but not really. Just the smoke makes it look that way. Temperature's comfortable in low 80s today. There's a called strike. And now 1-2 to Sturdivant. Caleb batting .333. Bouncing ball foul at third, right pass. Bandit skipper Mike Bocock. One and two. Sturdivant double clutches on the swing, but rolls it into center field. Setting fastball, adjusted curve, and bounce it right over second base. There's the first hit of the night for Woodstock. That'll bring up the DH, Preston Ratliff.
Designated hitter number 31, Preston Ratliff.
Ratliff out of William Carey. 6'2" right-handed batter. 0 for 3 last night. Did get hit by a pitch. And a little nubber squibbed down to first, picked up by the first baseman. That's Micah Morgan. He'll take it to the bag himself, his only play. And one in on the
Baseman number 20, Morgan
on the knuckles of Ratliff. Sturdivant up to second. So 2 down. Here's Morgan Little. Left-handed batter out of St. Bonaventure. Morgan hitting a $130. 5 runs knocked in. And pitch a little low. From Ben Shinosky, Wake Forest. "1-0 in the air on the infield, left side. Shortstop calling for it. Out on the grass. He's got it. Gill puts it away, and that's the inning. Bandits leave a man in scoring position. 2 complete. No score. Nine, 1-2 here for Harrisonburg. A scoreless game in the 3rd inning. Alex Walsh back to work. Ty Gill leading off. The shortstop check swing, but strike is called. He'll be followed by Aiden Alexander and Sean Barnett. Walsh from Miami works, and that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm Craig Orndorff, back with you tonight. 1-1. In there, breaking ball for a strike. Video coordinator M.K. Getz back in action tonight. Back in a director's chair. There's a tapper. Is that in play? Nope, foul ball off the batter. Ty Gill. And the voice of the Strasburg Express hanging out too. Kyle Gutshaw's here. And both teams are taking aim at him tonight. Wild throws right into the fence in front of him. No respect. No respect. There's a ground ball right back to the mound. That's 3 back to the box already tonight. Walsh handles, flips over to first, and there's 1 out. Now here's Aiden Alexander. He chopped back to the pitcher. His first time up. Alexander, Oklahoma City University. El Reno, Oklahoma. Came in hitting .317, 3 runs driven in. And breaking ball in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. That's strike two. Switch hitting Alexander falls behind 2 strikes to the lefty Alex Walsh for the Bandits, who kicks and deals, and just outside, 1-2. Walsh working quickly, deals, and that's a ground ball to the left side, right to the shortstop Joy, charging in. Over to first, and there are 2 away. Now it's Sean Barnett.
Left fielder 28, Sean Barnett.
Bounced out to Caleb Sturdivant in the first inning. That was a good play by Caleb, behind the bag, fielded. Threw right on the money to first base. And that's outside. Barnett from Wingate out of St. Peters, Missouri. Off the end of the bat, foul on a off-speed pitch. 1-1. That's a bouncing ball right to the shortstop again. There's Joy. And on the money again, a 3-up, 3-down inning for Alex Walsh. Middle of 3, we're still scoreless. Bandits have of the third inning. 8-9-1. Brady Whitaker, Preston Joy, and R.J. Stinson. Ben Shinosky deals, and a breaking ball. Must have been a little outside. 1-1. Harrisonburg did have some activity down the pin. Might have been somebody just throwing on their off day, or we'll see. There's a fastball that Whitaker was late on. 1-2. Brady from Potomac State, 5'8" right-hander. Curveball reaching for it, taps back to the mound. Stabbed there by Shinosky, and he flips over to first. One down here in the bottom of the third. Now Preston Joy, shortstop. 5'11" right-hander from Valdosta State. Yeah. 4 bounces back to the pitcher tonight, combined. Strike 1 to Joy. Breaking ball down and in, 1-1. Switch hitter Preston Joy, hitting lefty. .260 average. And he shoots one into center field. That's a one-out hit.
Left fielder, number 6, R.J. Stinson.
So back to the top of the order now. It's R.J. Stinson. Yeah, I saw that. All right, here's Stinson holding off on a high fastball, 1-0. RJ flat out the shallow left his first time up. Out of Marion, Arkansas. Swings and fouls it back. 1-1. RJ came in hitting .324. 10 RBIs. Shinosky long hold and deals. Breaking ball bounced toward the bag at second. That could be a double play. Shortstop Gill touches the bag, goes to first, and that is the inning. Twin killing to end it. We go to the fourth. Still no score between Harrisonburg and Woodstock. There's a fastball strike as we start the fourth inning to Micah Morgan. He'll be followed by Jason Torres and Harrison Povey, 3, 4, and 5 for the Turks. Alex Walsh working and misses down with a breaking ball there. Micah Morgan has the only hit so far for Harrisonburg, and he shoots that one the other way and into left field for a base hit. He has both Harrisonburg hits now. Here's a little looper back in the first, and that one out in front a little bit, but stayed back and
Third baseman, 36, Jason
hit it
Torres.
sharply through the 5.5 hole. And it leads off the Turks' fourth. Jason Torres now from Miami out of Hialeah. He tapped back to the mound his first time up and takes a breaking ball outside. No score here in the fourth inning, but Turks have the leadoff man on, throw to first, and back end standing is Micah Morgan. Morgan has not attempted a steal. Here's the pitch. That's up and away, 2-0 now. Strasburg currently leads the league with a record of 11-6. They are one game ahead of Winchester and 1.5 up on Charlottesville, Percival, and these Turks. Breaking ball, that is lifted into center field rather, and that's down for a hit. Back-to-back knocks. This time by Jason Torres. So 2 on, nobody out. Here's
Right fielder
Harrison Povey, the right fielder. So 2 men aboard. Left-handed batting Povey, Florida Gulf Coast out of Bel Air Bluffs, Florida. Showing bunt, gets it down. Good one, first base side, gets the job done. Fielding there is Morgan, flips, or rather Little, flips on to Jakonski covering. So 3-4 with the sacrifice. Good bunt there by Povey. And moves him to second and third for Trent Corrali, the DH. 3-4. All right, Woodstock's going to play back except at third here in the 4th inning with 1 gone. Corrali walked his first time up and takes a pitch outside. Corrali, Oklahoma City University from Farmington, New Mexico. Pitch up and away, 2-0. That's the 10th sacrifice of the season for Harrisonburg, by the way. Down and in, ball 3. Does have an open base. And they're going to go ahead and put him on. So Corrali will get the intentional pass. That'll bring up Cam Harris, the second baseman. Bounced into a fielder's choice his first time.
Cameron Harris.
Cam Harris out of Wingate. Coral Searings, Florida. Lefty-lefty matchup here, and that's high from Alex Walsh. Bases loaded, 1 out here for Harrisonburg in the 4th. Scoreless game. Corners in now for the Bandits. Look for a double play up the middle. That is off the end of the bat and foul over at the third base side. One on one. One pitch. That's in the dirt. Good block back there by Whitaker. 2-1. Not a whole lot of room behind home plate. And runners, if they're going to try and score from third, you got to be committed to it. They also have to watch for the bounce back off the padding off the short wall behind home. 2-1. Walsh from the stretch, deals, fouled back, evens the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Bases full of Turks. Walsh has a sign, comes to the belt, and delivers. And a chopper that will go foul. By the way, that 10th sacrifice by the Turks leads the league. Mentioned last night the Royals, the best hitting team in the league, they have not sacrificed at all. They're just up there to get hits. Hit dingers. Or strikeout, that's true. They're Winchester's about in the middle for strikeouts. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Walsh to Harris. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball up the middle and past the diving shortstop Joy. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And the Turks strike first. Harris gets 1 up the middle. A sliding attempt there by Joy behind the bag. Wasn't able to knock it down. And it's 2-0 in favor of Harrisonburg. RBIs 8 and 9 for Harris. And Trent Corrali went on to third as Morgan and Torres scored. Here's a fly ball. Well, hit the left center field. R.J. Stinson going back and can't make an over-the-shoulder catch. Bobbles it. 1 run will score. And a deep fly ball for a double right at the 376 marker in left center. Long way to go for Stinson. And tried to make an over-the-shoulder grab, but bobbled it. Couldn't bring it in. And it's now 3-0 with runners at second and third. And a visit to the mound here. As Walsh has given up 4 hits in the inning. And it's now 3-0 in favor of the Turks. So Rick Crocher's out to talk with his pitcher. So 3 runs up on the board. Walsh goes to work with 1 out here against the number 9 hitter, Ty Gill. Gill out of Purdue, 6'1" left-hander out of Valparaiso, Indiana. All right, infield in here. Runners at second and third. That's in the dirt and blocked by Whitaker. Pitch on the ground to second. Runner coming to the plate. Throw to the plate and diving attempt. Tag made. Out is the call. Throw by Jakonski was offline. Whitaker lunged for it and with the catch reached out and tagged Cam Harris, who did not slide. And he got him on the leg. Cut down a run at the plate. Nice play there by Whitaker. First to make the catch and then to make the sweeping tag on Harris coming down the line. So 2 away. Now first and third. Carlson at third base and Gill at first. And here's the leadoff man, Aiden Alexander, the center fielder. He swings and lifts one into left. Routine out there for Stinson. Puts it away, and that is the inning. But Harrisonburg gets 3. And after 3.5, 3-0 Harrisonburg.
is the right fielder, Hunter Smith.
All right, time for Woodstock to start getting some runs, see if they can equal up to Harrisonburg. Turks put 3 on the board in the top half. And here's Hunter Smith, 2, 3, and 4. Smith, Ryan Story, Joe Jakonski dealing. And Hunter Smith shoots one into center, coming in, now going back and making the grab is Alexander. Oh, did he drop it? Now safe is the call. Now Hunter is halfway to second, didn't see it. They got him in a rundown. Back to first, now down to second, and the tag is made. Home plate umpire called safe. Well, Mike Bocock was saying an out was called first. Now the Bandits in the dugout are saying that the base umpire called him out, and that's why Smith held up on his run. But the plate umpire called safe. So Alexander looked like he had it, and then all of a sudden it came out. Error? It's got to be an error. E8, and then it went back and forth. Maybe 8, 6, 3, 4, something like that. All right, so that'll be an error to get Smith the first, and he thought it was a clean out. I did too. And all of a sudden, the ball was on the deck. Well, the thing is, the base umpire went out into the outfield as if he was going to make the call. 1-1 pitch here to Ryan Story. He pops it up shallow right field. Second baseman Harris makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So I don't know why the base umpire is going out if he's not going to make the call.
Baseman Joe Jakonski.
Anyway, 2 are down. Second base. All right, here's Joe Jakonski, strikeout looking first time up. Takes a breaking ball down and in. Jakonski fouls it off. Shanoski to Jakonski. I'm not going to try that more than once. 1-1, wave and a miss. 1-2. We saw that last night where umpire went out on that double, on the ground rule double. He didn't make the call. The plate umpire made the call, made the right one. There's a foul ball. Jakonski hanging in there. Out of UNC, Plymouth meeting Pennsylvania. 1-2 struck him out swinging. That's the inning. We're through 4. It's Harrisonburg 3, Woodstock nothing.
left fielder Sean Barnett.
All right, we go to the fifth inning. It's 3-0 Harrisonburg. 2, 3, and 4. Sean Barnett, Micah Morgan, Jason Torres here for the Turks. Sean Barnett 0 for 2, couple of ground outs against Alex Walsh, who deals, and a swing and a miss. Lefty Alex Walsh with his pink shoes. Delivers. That is on the ground to the shortstop, Preston Joy. Scoops and fires. One away.
First baseman Micah Morgan.
Now it's Micah Morgan. 2 singles tonight. In the fourth inning, his single started a 3-run rally for the visitors. First pitch swinging over the mound towards second. There's Joy again. Nice play on the short hop. And fires to first to retire Morgan for the first time tonight.
Third baseman
Two-way.
Jason Torres.
Jason Torres hitting with 2 down. Righty out of Miami. Had a comebacker and then singled. 3-0 Turks as we play here in the top of the fifth. And he's swinging at the first pitch. Pops it into shallow right center. Right fielder calling everybody off. That's Hunter Smith, and that is the inning. Quick 1-2-3 frame for Alex Walsh. Middle of 5. 3-zip Harrisonburg. Bottom of the fifth inning, it's Harrisonburg 3-0 over Woodstock. Caleb Sturdivant takes strike 1 and waves and misses at a breaking ball. 0-2. He singled back in the second inning. 3-0 Turks. Shinosky out of Wake Forest still working for Harrisonburg. 0-2. And another swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Caleb didn't look good on those swings.
Designated hitter Preston Ratliff.
Whatever the wrinkle was he got from Shinosky had him baffled. One away. Here's Preston Ratliff. DH with a grounder to first base. His first time up. And he takes outside. Preston out of William Carey, 6'2" right-hander out of Slidell, Louisiana. 4 strikeouts now for Shinosky. Fouled back, 1-1. Some more throwing, some light tossing for the Turks. Woodstock bullpen just standing around shooting a breeze. One. Ratliff shoots one into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Down on the handle a bit, but he muscles it into left field. Third hit of the night for Woodstock. That brings up the first baseman, Morgan Little. Morgan popped up to the shortstop. His first time. And takes the ball low. This Harrisonburg pitching team has the #1 ERA in the league. 3.79. Ooh. Little chased a high fastball out of the zone. 1-1. So they're #1 in ERA. Woodstock got their ERA under 7 last night. So it's 683, but they're in 11th place. There's a bouncing ball that goes into the dugout. Ralph, you got to be ready down here, buddy. Just in case. One and two. Long hold. And the pitch is just inside. Carlson, the catcher, held it there for the ump to get a look. Didn't sway him. So count goes to 2-2. Morgan Little takes a breaking ball down and in. Full count now. Little from St. Bonaventure. The Bonnies. He's from Kaiser, West Virginia. Full count. And that's down and in as well. First walk issued by Shinosky. And that'll bring up Brady Whitaker.
Catcher Brady Whitaker.
You drink that stuff, you keep you awake.
Brady bounced back to the mound.
Got something in it.
The real Mountain Dew, right? All right, one out, first and second for Woodstock. There's a fly ball to center field. Cruising over toward the alley is the center fielder. Making the catch is Alexander. Runner tagging, moving up to third. That's Ratliff. Long way to go there for Alexander, who was toward the alley in left center. But got to the ball.
Stop Preston Joy.
Hung up off the bat of Whitaker. Now it's the #9 hitter, Preston Joy. Single back in the third. See if we can get a knock here and get the Bandits on the board in the 5th inning. And on the outside corner, 0-1. And Harrisonburg, the only pitching staff with an ERA under 4. Strasburg in second at 4.02. Pitch is down and in. Already 2 given up for the Express tonight. Yep. But they lead 3-2 at Rebel Park, top of the third. 1-1, that's low. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at the corners. 2 down. And swing and a miss. Something off speed. Preston over top of. Preston Joy out of Valdosta State. That's his hometown as well, Valdosta, Georgia. 2-2. And inside corner, strike 3. That's the inning. 2 left on for Woodstock. Going to the 6th, it's Harrisonburg, 3-0. Starting the sixth inning, first pitch swinging and a bullet in the right field by Harrison Povey. And Harrisonburg on the bases.
First batter was a right fielder, Harrison Povey, and up next, designated hitter Trent Corrali.
So Povey with a strikeout in the second, then he sacrificed in the fourth, and there, a shot into right to lead off the sixth inning. Now it's Trent Corrali, the DH, 2 walks. And off-speed pitch in there for a strike. We're in the sixth, 3-0 Harrisonburg. 0-1. That's outside, a ball and a strike. Trent Corrali waits the 1-1. That's low. Corrali, that's K-I-R-A-L-Y. It looks like the volleyball player, Karch Karai. I remember when they were here first time, I asked him about it. I said, is that Karai? And he said, no, it's Corrali. And when I mentioned the volleyball player, he acted like he didn't know who I was talking about. So that just shows my age, MK. I'm an old guy. I think Karai played on the 84 volleyball team or something. I'll have to look him up. 2-1, that's fouled back. Karch Karai, UCLA. 84 and 88 Olympics. Gold medal wins for USA both of those times. Misses outside, 3-2. Trent Corrali. Payoff, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Walsh went right at him with a fastball at the knees and fans Corrali for the first out of the sixth inning.
Second baseman Cameron Harris.
That's Cam Harris, a fielder's choice and a 2-run single in the fourth inning. That broke the ice on this game. Bats here with 1 gone. Throw to first. And delivery outside. 1-0. Woodstock with a record of 8-9, obviously 1 under 500, but just 3 back of Strasburg in the standings. Good breaking ball at the knees, 1-1. So Woodstock is in 9th place. Yeah. 1-1. Another breaking ball catches the kneecaps. 1-2. Now the new squad, Culpeper, they're in 10th. Usually the new squad goes through their lumps. There's a foul ball, protective swing, and Harris stays alive. Bandits are in Newmarket tomorrow night to face the Rebels. And back here Friday for Stanton, and then Saturday against the Cannons of Purcellville. 1-2 pitch. That is popped up, now it'll get out of play left side. Mentioned not much foul territory here, behind the plate and really throughout the ballpark, only except down the right field line where it opens up a little bit with the visitors' bullpen in play. Again with a 1-2. Oh, look out, up and in. Harris backs away. Two balls, 2 strikes. Walsh sets and deals. There's a soft liner that is fielded on a bounce, but foul at first. A dive by Little. Just a little soft one hopper down to first. But it was in foul territory. The 2-2 again. Walsh ready. Swing and a miss. Got Harris on a breaking ball. 2 gone. Now it's a catcher. Gunnett Carlson. Strikeout.
Catcher, Gunnett Carlson.
And an RBI double. That was hit deep to left center field that R.J. Stinson couldn't make an over-the-shoulder catch on. Mentioned fence length here. Interesting dimensions, unusual dimensions, if you're a first-time listener. That's low. 340 down both lines. 376 to left center, 372 to straightaway right, and then center field just 338 as the fence shoots straight across from those 2 deep marks. That one's in the dirt. And this is a football field running from foul pole to foul pole here at Central High School. That's end zone to end zone. And there is a hill beyond center field. So that's as far as the fence could go for this park. And another one in the dirt, 3-0 now. So if you look at it from overhead, it looks like a NASCAR backing around. That's in there for a strike, 3-1. Walsh ready, deals to Carlson, who fouls it off. Ooh, got a piece of the catcher, Whitaker. Stung him a little bit, but seems to be okay. The full count, 2 outs. Povey will get started at first base. Alex Walsh ready. And he'll throw to first just to keep Povey honest over there. Harrisonburg fans, your guys will be back home tomorrow to host Culpeper. Runner goes, that's tap foul. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lefty Walsh, left-handed batting Carlson. Payoff, fouled back. We'll do it again. And the fans here at Falcon Field sit all around the park. A number of them up on the hill beyond center field. Some make their way down here behind the plate. The smart ones all sit up on the hill. The knowledgeable fans, right? This is a line shot into left center for a base hit. Rounding second, heading for third is Povey. Stinson gets it back in, holding Carlson to a single. Well, the inning continues now. Second hit for Carlson. I'll bring up Ty Gill.
Shortstop, Ty Gill.
Gill back to the mound and then grounded out to the second baseman. That cut down a run at the plate, Jakonski, and a nice play on the receiving end by Whitaker, who made the catch, had to lunge at it a bit, and made a sweeping tag to get the runner coming home. There's strike one. Figure this will probably be the final inning, maybe even the final batter for Walsh. First and third, 2 outs, 94 pitches. That's inside. 1-1. Seven hits now for Harrisonburg. Runner at first goes. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. And no throw by the catcher, Whitaker. Actually, he bluffed a second, then bluffed a third. Povey dove back in. So now 1-2. Left-handed batting shortstop Ty Gill from Purdue. Awaits. Walsh breaking ball, misses low and away. 2-2 now. Two balls, two strikes. Walsh deals. That's a bouncer. Right to the second baseman. A little high. High hop there for Jakotsky, but he fields and throws to first in the inning. 2 hits, but 2 left on for Harrisonburg. Middle of 6, 3-0. Bottom of the 6th now, Bandits trailing at 3-0, and the top of the order. R.J. Stinson leads off, shows bunt, takes up and away. Ben Shanoski back to work. Got a shutout going through 5. Only giving up 3 hits. There is activity in the Harrisonburg bullpen, and there's a fastball outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. 3 runs on 7 hits so far for the Turks. All 3 came in the 4th inning. No runs, 3 hits. There's Stinson bunting again, but he pops it up in an easy play for the charging third baseman. Torres makes the grab, and more frustration for RJ. 1 down.
Right fielder Hunter Smith.
Wow, only 60 pitches for Shanoski so far. Here's Hunter Smith. First pitch swinging, bouncer to short. Good pick up and throw there by Gill over to first, and quickly 2 are away.
Center fielder Ryan Story.
Now it's Ryan Story. 0 for 2. Ryan, South Alabama from Helena. And swinging and missing, and a pitch down in the zone. Bandits put up 9 runs last night on 6 hits. No runs on 3 hits thus far. Checking, strike called anyway, and Ryan Story down 2 strikes. Shanoski deals, fouled back, 0-2. Will we ever see a complete game by 1 pitcher again? Not a 7 inning. I want a 9 inning. I mean, they're so rare in the major leagues, isn't it? Anyway. 0-2, that misses down. So many of these Pitchers have pitch count limitations by their colleges. 1-2. That's upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, there was 1 walk. Yeah. Little walked. And a strikeout swinging. And that's the inning.
At the end of 6.
We're moving to the 7th inning. It is Harrisonburg 3,
We want to thank
River Bandits nothing.
our
Off to the 7th inning now, and a new pitcher on for Woodstock. It is Moses Brown, 6'1" righty out of UNC Pembroke. Hails from Newport News. And his first pitch is a breaking ball low and away to the leadoff man for the Turks, Aiden Alexander, who's 0 for 3. Brown making his 10th appearance. He's 1-1. 14 innings, 5 earned runs allowed, and 10 base hits. He struck out 13 and walked 10. Mo falls behind 2-0. Aiden Alexander, Oklahoma City University. And that pitch is inside, 3-0. Brown behind 3-0 as he kicks and deals, and that's in there for a strike. 3-1. Bandits back in their green uniforms tonight. White numbers and letters, orange trim. They've got that green and white camouflage on the sleeves and down the sides. 3-1. That's inside. And a walk to begin the 7th inning.
left fielder Sean Barnett.
White pants for the Bandits here at home tonight. Harrisonburg in gray tops, white numbers and letters trimmed in red. They also have white pants. Aiden Alexander at first is a pretty dingy though. He's going. First pitch. It's a strike. Throw down to second, and it hit the runner. Nobody was there at the bag either. Anyway, Alexander's okay. Hit him on the bounce. He's fine. But he gets a stolen base. Alexander's 5th steal on the campaign. In scoring position here for Sean Barnett, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's in the dirt, gets past the catcher, and now Alexander's at third. Ball and a strike. Yeah, it's 1-1. Yeah, first pitch was a strike, yeah. So walk, stolen base, wild pitch, man at third base. Infield in. Brown delivers. That's tapped foul at the plate. Sean Barnett out of Wingate. Ball and 2 strikes. Brown delivers. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. Barnett over top. And 1 gone here in the top of the 7th inning.
First baseman Micah Morgan.
Here's Micah Morgan. 2 for 3. Couple of singles. And he waves at a breaking ball. Caroms away from the catcher, and in comes the run. Pitch in the dirt by Walsh, but Whitaker blocked, but ricocheted over toward the Bandits' dugout, and a run is in. It's now 4-0. So base is empty. There's another one in the dirt by Brown. Moses Brown, the 5th. There's a ground ball to second. Easy play there for Jakonski. Fires over to first. There's 2 away. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter and the third baseman, Jason Torres. 1 for 3 tonight.
Jason Torres.
Torres from Miami. Alex Walsh went 6 for the Bandits. 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He walked a couple and struck out 4. Cut and missing on an off-speed pitch, Jason Torres from Moses Brown. One strike. Brown delivers. And weak swing on a high fastball by Torres. As soon as he started to swing, he knew it was a bad cut. Saw Ben Shinosky walking past us as if he's done for the night. There's a ball. Now 1-2 to Torres. One-two pitch, and that's inside. Evens the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch. That's downstairs, full count. Bandits' opponent tomorrow night, Newmarket. They're trailing Strasburg right now, top of the 5th. That's 7-2. Percival 3-1 lead at Front Royal. They're in the 5th. Top of 3 in Stanton. Covington 5-0 over the Braves. Waynesboro leads Culpeper 6-4, bottom of the 4th at Kate Collins. Strike 3, fastball to knees. Torres rung up, and that's the inning. But 1 across. Harrisonburg increases its lead to 4-0. Time to stretch. Middle of 7th. All right, bottom of the seventh. Time for the Bandits to get busy. They're trailing 4-0. 4, 5, and 6. Joe Jakonski, Caleb Sturdivant, Preston Ratliff to hit against new pitcher for the Harrisonburg Turks. It is Jason Chaffetz. 5'11" right-hander from JMU out of Centerville, Virginia. And side armor misses outside. 2-0 on Jakonski, who struck out twice. Chaffetz 1-1 on the season, making his 7th appearance. Swing and a foul ball. That got the umpire on the mask. Seems to be okay. One off the mask never feels good. Man, makes your jaw hurt, your teeth hurt. Yeah. Two-one now to Jakonski, and he chops that one foul over into the first base dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chaffetz long look in, now ready. Pitches and bounces it in there. 3-2. Full count. The Bandits leadoff man here in the 7th inning, cleanup hitter, second baseman Joe Jakonski. 3-2 pitch, and that is shot into right center field and down for a base hit. It will split the outfielders deep enough for Jakonski to cruise into second with a double. Throw is high, but backed up. And the 4th hit of the night, first extra base hit of the night for Woodstock. A Jakonski double to right center field.
Third baseman Caleb Sturdivant.
Now it's Caleb Sturdivant. Single and a strikeout. Sturdivant from Pittsburgh, out of Stevens, Pennsylvania. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes it low. Harrisonburg up 4-0 here in the 7th. Bandits have the leadoff man on, though, and in scoring position. Again, showing bunt, taking outside. 2-0 to Sturdivant. Two balls, no strikes. Again, showing bunt and taking ball 3. So Sturdivant way up in the count here, 3-0. No square this time, and takes ball 4. So first 2 batters aboard here for Woodstock in the last of the 7th inning. And that'll bring a trip to the mound. Before Preston Ratliff steps in, he's 1 for 2 tonight. First and second. Nobody out here in the 7th inning. Today is June 28th. Check some history notes here on this day. Yeah, we'll have to see how many cycles we have. How about this one? Speaking of pitch counts, 1919 Red Sox submariner Carl Mays hurls 2 complete games against the Yankees, winning 2-0 and 4-1. His pitch count was, "You schmucks in the bullpen can sit down." Different time, man. 1919. Not today. All right, here we go back to action, and strike one. Preston Radliff. One strike, runners at first and second, nobody out. Radliff with a high chopper that's going to get into left field for a base hit. Rounding third, coming home is Jakonski. He'll make it without a throw. And it's a 4-1 ball game. Radliff with his second hit of the night. That was a high bouncer. Over on the left side. And Woodstock's on the board. So now a 4-1 game, and the tying run comes to the plate, and Morgan Little. Pop out to the shortstop and a walk for Little. Left-handed batting Morgan. Takes downstairs, 1-1. They do have activity going in the Harrisonburg pen. One ball, one strike. Look out. Hot smash off the fence in front of us. Makes it 1-2. One ball, two strikes. And strike three called. Little knew it. As he takes a fastball on the outside corner, one down. Looks like it. Drake Bicknell will pinch hit. So Brady Whitaker taken down and replaced by Drake Bicknell from Pacific. Right-hand batter. 6 feet tall. Bicknell 0 for 2 last night. Comes up here with the runners at first and second. And looks at a strike.
At the plate, number 2, Drake Bicknell.
Oh, 1 to Bicknell. Fouls it back. In on the hands. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Run in for Woodstock, 2 out there. And that is just low. One and two now. Bicknell out of El Dorado Hills, California. One and two. Chaffetz sets, deals, and that is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. Curveball struck him out swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts by Chaffetz. 2 down, and now it's the shortstop Preston Joy.
10, the shortstop Preston Joy.
Single and a strikeout. So after 2 hits and a walk, back-to-back Ks by Chaffetz. And that's down and in for ball one. 4-1 Harrisonburg. We're in the bottom of the seventh. One-zero pitch. It's in there for a strike. Today in 1939, the Yanks hit 13 home runs in a doubleheader. A major league record. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. They did it against the A's. Preston Joy down, a ball and two strikes. 2 out, 2 on. Chaffetz checks, deals. Swinging a foul ball. Today in 1950, Roy Smalley of the Cubs hit for the cycle. All right, 1-2. Chaffetz brings a breaking ball, pop foul. Left side. Here's the 1-2. That's a bouncer, and the pitcher will glove at first base side. Chaffetz on to first and flips to end the inning. Woodstock gets one, but they leave 2 out there. They had 2 on with nobody out, and that's where they stayed. We go to the 8th inning. It's Turks 4, Bandits 1. Moving on to the 8th inning now. Harrisonburg leading at 4-1. And a new pitcher on for Woodstock. It's Rhett James, and he'll deal with Harrison Povey first. And he's first pitch swinging and a bouncer to short. Joy on to first. And one away. It's been an active night for Preston Joy there at shortstop. So quickly one out. Here's Trent Corrali, the DH. 2 walks and a strikeout. Nope, they're going to make a switch here and go with Camden Hill.
29, Camden Hill.
Hill, left-hander, 6'4" from Auburn. Out of Madison, Alabama. Numbers for Rhett James, he is 0-2 on the year. And starts with a strike. James in his 5th game, he started 3 on 9 2/3. Now 10 innings. 0-1 pitch, that is at the knees. Quickly 2 strikes on Cam Hill. Hill batting .259 and a wave and a miss there. 2 gone. That's another Cam Harris.
Number 10, Cameron Harris.
Second baseman is 1 for 3. Big 2-run single in the 4th inning. Looks at strike 1. Just missing a little bit outside. Today in 1967, relief ace Hoyt Wilhelm of the White Sox extended his major league record for consecutive errorless games to 247. No appeal swing there, no swing. Now 2-1 to Harris. Two balls, 1 strike. James deals, and that is hit hard and eats up Joy. That was a short hopper and a smash. Gets past the Woodstock shortstop. That was hit hard, and Joy went down on it, tried to short hop.
Number 24,
Could not.
Carlson.
And that is a base hit. His 2nd hit of the night. Yeah, nothing Joy could really do. He just went down low and couldn't backhand it. And that'll put a runner on with 2 down for Gannett Carlson, the catcher. And there's ball 1 from Rhett James. So base hit number 8 for Harrisonburg tonight. There's a heater on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Runner at first goes. Pitch. Oh, hit by the pitch is the catcher Carlson. Got him right on the hip. So he has been on board 3 times with a double, single, and now hit by a pitch.
Number 2, Ty Gill.
So now 2 on with 2 down. Brings up the shortstop and number 9 hitter Ty Gill. He's 0 for 3. Today in 1976, Mark the Bird Fidrich beat the Yankees in a 7-hitter on national TV. The Bird Mania was in full swing. There's a swing and a shot into center field. Runner coming around third, coming to the plate. And scoring is Harris as Ty Gill with an RBI single. And it's now 5-1. All this started with 2 outs and nobody on. Single by Harris. Carlson hit by a pitch. He's now up to third, and Ty Gill. Run scoring single. And a 5-1 count now for the visitors.
Batters number 7, Garrett Bradley.
For Gill, that's his first RBI on the year. And a new man up for Harrisonburg here at the top of the order, Garrett Bradley from Georgia Southwestern, hitting for Aiden Alexander. Garrett Bradley, left-handed batter, 5'10", out of Savannah, Georgia, and takes outside. Garrett Bradley hitting .280, a couple of home runs, 7 driven in. 1-0, and a strike. One. Pause on the pitch. Runner goes. It's a strike. Throw down to second, and cutting in front of the bag was Joy, the shortstop. So Ty Gill with the steal. Puts him in second and third. 1-2 here to Garrett Bradley. Brett James trying to finish out the inning. Got the first 2. 3 batters have reached since. And a run is crossed. 1-2 pitch. That's fouled off. Another cycle today. Dwight Evans of the Red Sox. Homer in the 11th. Gave him the cycle. One ball, 2 strikes. James deals. That's chopped off the plate and goes foul. Second and third, 2 outs. We're on the top of the 8th inning. Harrisonburg ahead 5-1. Brett James sets and deals. And misses. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. James to the belt and to the plate. Fouled away. Today in 1999, Hack Wilson upped his single-season RBI total. That was 69 years earlier in 1930. He went from 190 to 191. They went over the records and found that he had 1 more RBI. Two-two pitch. That's upstairs. Now full count. Three-two. 2 outs to Garrett Bradley, pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 8th inning. James deals, and a fly ball into center field. Going back on it is Story. Still going back to the track and makes the catch a step before the fence. I went a little further than I expected off the bat of Garrett Bradley. But Story hauls it in, and that's the inning. Harrisonburg gets 1 more, though. Their lead is 5-1 after 7.5. Bottom of the 8th inning, 5-1 Harrisonburg, and the Bandits will go up against a new pitcher. It's Lane Pearson, a right-hander from Georgia Southern. Stands 6'7". He's out of Marshall, Virginia.
Bottom of the 8th for the Bandits. First batter is left fielder.
And no decision for Pearson after 4 appearances this year. He's gone 8 innings, 7 hits, 1 run not earned. He's walked only 2 and struck out 11. Top of the order here for the Bandits. R.J. Stinson looks at a strike. He's 0 for 3. Hunter Smith and Ryan Story to follow. We're in the 8th. And R.J. takes strike 2. And it just looks like the timing's off with R.J. all of a sudden. 0-2. And strike 3. That was quick. 1 gone.
Number 8, Hunter Smith.
Here's Hunter Smith. He's 0 for 3. And there's ball 1. Well, the Turks living up to their ERA tonight. Just 1 run as we play in the 8th. Number 1 pitching staff in the league. Pearson fires, and there's a breaking ball down and away. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And just missing. Might have been a tad outside to Hunter Smith. Hunter from Morton County Junior College out of Spring, Texas. 3-1 and a wave and a miss. Full count, 3-2. Payoff coming. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Gets away from the catcher. Tracked down by Carlson. His throw to first and not in time. I went off of the catcher Carlson and came over here to the first base dugout side.
Center fielder.
But his throw not in time and a strikeout. But Hunter Smith reaches. Yeah, it looked like a pretty decent pitch. Throw over to first, Smith barely off the bag. I think that's going to be an E, too. Ryan Story 0 for 3. Shows bunt, bunts it foul. Hey, another cycle today. David Bell with the Phillies. (2004). 0-1. That skips in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Today in 07, Frank Thomas hit his 500th home run. And Craig Biggio got his 3,000th hit on the same day. Swing and a miss there by Story. Biggio became the first player to get his 3,000th hit in a 5-hit game. Ball, 2 strikes. Pearson deals. That's pop foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Left-handed batting Ryan Story from South Alabama. Waits from Lane Pearson, and he struck him out on an off-speed pitch. So 2 down. Here's Joe Jakonski. That's 11 strikeouts now for the Bandits. And that's 3 already this inning, but it's not over yet. So Pearson could strike out 4. Jakonski will try not to be a victim, and takes a fastball outside. Jakonski with a double in 3 at-bats tonight. Scored the only Bandits run last inning. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. More marks today. In 2009, Mariano Rivera got his 500th career save. 1-1. That is shot into center field and down for a base hit. Gets past the center fielder. Alexander can't cut it off. It's to the fence. Runner Smith coming home. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's in with a head-first dive. Second double of the night for Jakonski, making it 5-2. So left center shot there by Jakonski.
Up next, Caleb Sturdivant.
Here's Caleb Sturdivant. He's 1 for 2, single back in the second. He's also walked tonight. Foul tip. Oh, that got the catcher. Carlson trying to walk it off. He's back in his crouch, ready to go. All right, 1 strike. Jakonski at second. Sturdivant takes low. It's 1-1. 5-2 Harrisonburg here in the bottom of the 8th inning. One in there for a strike. 1-2. Ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Swing and a foul tip held by the catcher, and that's a 4-strikeout inning for Lane Pearson. He does give up a run, an unearned run on a hit by Jakonski. We go to the 9th.
Woodstock 2.
Turks 5, Bandits 2. We go to the 9th inning. It's Harrisonburg holding a 5-2 lead over Woodstock. Rhett James back to work and starts with a strike on Sean Barnett. He's 0 for 4. 0-1. Hit sharply to short, but right there is Joy. Little bobble, but recovers and throws on to first to get Barnett for out number 1 here in the ninth. That's right, third time he has gone to short. The other time was the third. Here's Micah Morgan. He's also grounded once to Joy, but he's also singled twice and grounded to second. So 2 for 4 for him. And the pitch is outside. Turks have put up 9 hits tonight. Rhett James on for a second inning of work out of UNC Pembroke. Delivers. Chopper toward the whole right side. Diving attempt, and Jakonski couldn't come up with it. That's a base hit. For Micah Morgan, he is 3 for 5 tonight. I'll bring up Jason Torres, the third baseman. Torres 1 for 4. Torres looks at strike 1. Preston Joy has fielded 6 ground balls tonight. A number of them have gone back to the pitcher as well. Let's see, I think 5. I think my last count was 5 comebackers between the two teams. But Joy has been active there at short. There's a jam shot up the third base line. This is trouble. It will be fielded and no play. A swinging bunt for Jason Torres. He pulled the hands in and it just dribbled up the line. And an excuse me single, but he'll take it.
Number 40, Harrison Povey.
So his second hit of the night. 11 now for the Turks, and that'll bring up Harrison Povey, the right fielder. He's 1 for 3, a single and a sac bunt. A very well executed bunt, I must say. That's fouled back. Povey, big guy, 6'4". Usually I don't think of the big guys, the sluggers, able to have that control with the bat, put down the bunt the way he did in the 4th inning, but he did so deftly. 0-1 is outside. 1-1. Bandits down 3. They want to keep it at this margin for their last at bat. Harrisonburg has them at first and second with 1 down. James works. Fouled straight back. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Bandits would like a double play ball at somebody right here. Get out of this inning. Rhett James kicks and deals. That's a ground ball. Nice play at third on the backhand. Sturdivant goes to the bag for 1. Over to first. Double play. Bandits out of the inning. 5-3. Twin killing to end the frame. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Bandits need 3 to tie and 4 to win. Bottom of the ninth inning, last chance for the River Bandits. They trail at 5-2. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. Due up is Preston Ratliff, Morgan Little, and Drake Bicknell.
Bottom of the ninth for the Bandits. It's 31, Preston Ratliff.
And they will face Lane Pearson again. He's back out on the hill for his second inning of work. And he deals, and that's strike one. Preston Ratliff, 2 for 3 tonight with an RBI single. 0-1 pitch. Foul ball. So Pearson struck out 4 in the 8th inning. Back out there, still throwing well. Out of Georgia Southern. 0-2 on Ratliff. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. In the dirt, catcher will throw down to first to retire Ratliff, and another strikeout for Pearson. Morgan Little steps in, 0 for 2 with a walk.
Baseman Morgan Little.
Out of town scoreboard, Strasburg about to run rule Newmarket unless they can get a run. It's 12-2. Bottom 7. Bottom 7 in front, Royal Percival leads the Cardinals 3-2. Top 6 in Stanton, the Braves have a 9-6 lead over Covington. Down and in, ball 1. Bottom 6 in Waynesboro, the Generals lead Culpeper 8-6. One ball, and that's fouled back by Morgan Little. It's chopped off the plate, foul. Major League Finals today. Nationals beat the Mariners 4-1. Braves 3-0 over the Twins. And the Blue Jays top the Giants 6-1. Grunting with that fastball, been missing high and away. Lane Pearson. Morgan Little now 2-2 count. Wave and a miss. Got him on a breaking ball. Pulled the chain on him.
The catcher, Drake Bicknell.
Last chance. 2 outs, nobody on. Drake Bicknell. Bicknell came on as a pinch hitter in the 7th inning and struck out. Swing and a miss. I think it threw the catcher off. Must have had, oh, it just looked like an awkward catch. I had their signs mixed up. I don't know. At this point, 6 strikeouts for Pearson here in an inning and 2/3. Just stick the glove out there and let him throw to it. Quickly ahead, 0-2. Pearson kicks and fires, and that's outside. Pearson trying to get the save here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Take it back. He does not get the save because it was a 4-run ball game. Swing and a miss to end the inning. He strikes out the side. 7 strikeouts in 2 innings to wrap it up as the Harrisonburg Turks defeat the Woodstock River Bandits tonight by a score of 5-2. We'll recap here in just a second. Well, back here in Woodstock tonight, the Bandits fall to the Harrisonburg Turks by a score of 5-2. Scoreless through 3 innings, moving along quickly, and then Harrisonburg struck for 3 runs in the 4th inning off of Alex Walsh. Gave up a couple of singles and a sacrifice, an intentional walk to load him up, and then Cam Harris with a single to knock in 2. That was followed by Gunnar Carlson's RBI double. 3-0 at that point, and the Harrisonburg pitching staff did what they've done all season so far, and that's keep their opponents at bay. And Woodstock did get on the board, but it was too little, too late. Both teams got runs in 7th and 8th innings. As Woodstock's best chance came in the 7th, they had a run in on Preston Ratliff's single to get them on the board. That made it 4-1. They had runners at first and second, nobody out. But then Jason Cheffetz struck out 2 and got a comebacker to get out of the inning. And then it was Lane Pearson finishing strong. He went the final 2 innings, gave up 1 run. It was an unearned run, but he struck out 7. A runner got on in the 8th inning. Then the drop strike allowed Hunter Smith to reach, and he scored on a 2-out double by Joe Jakonski. But 7 strikeouts in 2 innings for Pearson, and he struck out the side without anyone reaching in the 9th inning to finish it out. Woodstock had a couple of players with 2 hits tonight. Jakonski 2 doubles and an RBI. Preston Ratliff 2 singles and a run driven in. And for Harrisonburg, 3 hits for Micah Morgan, 2 base knocks for Jason Torres. And Cam Harris had 2 hits. He knocked in 2. Gunnar Carlson a double and a single for the Turks tonight. Ben Shanoski, outstanding start. 6 innings, 3 hits, 6 shutout innings. He went, walked only 1 and struck out 6. And the Bandits fanned 14 times on the night. Was that what 14 strikeouts the Bandits had tonight? Asking Kyle here to check real quick for me. 15 strikeouts. Ooh, that's a lot of whiffs tonight for the home team. As they fall here this evening, and they drop to 8-10 on the year, while Harrisonburg improves to 11-8 on the campaign. For Harrisonburg, 9 runs, 11 hits. They had 1 error, 9 stranded. Woodstock, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. And they left 6 men on base. Game took 2 hours and 20 minutes to play, with Harrisonburg winning it 5-2. Shanoski gets the win. He's 2-0 now, and Alex Walsh takes the loss. He is 0-2 for the Bandits. Woodstock goes to Newmarket tomorrow night and then back home on Friday, as they will face the Stanton Braves on the final day of June, and we'll be right here to bring it to you starting at 7 o'clock. Well, thank you for joining us. We will see you on Friday. Once again, the final score, Harrisonburg 5, Woodstock 2. I'm Craig Orndorff signing off for the 2023 Woodstock River Bandits.